Hi, my name is Jamie Noguchi, and I'm the creator of Yellow Peril, which is an Asian American office romance comedy webcomic that updates Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And most of you guys know this because I'm posting this on my site, but just in case, throw it out there. So before I started the comic, I recorded a weekly podcast, or a semi-weekly, describing the process of creating a comic, where the ideas came from, where the idea for the book came from, or the series came from. Went over some of the materials, like, these are the papers that I'm using, this is the ink, and all this kind of stuff. And as the strip launched, and I got more and more involved in the day-to-day business of maintaining the comic, I just kind of lost track of recording everything. So I wanted to kind of start blogging again, but give it a little video taste so you can see my ugly face, I guess. But to show you some of the things that I'm talking about, because it's really tough to talk about making comics without showing it to you. Like podcasts, audio podcasts are okay, but video is really where it's at. So that's what I wanted to do. Right now I'm kind of working on spot illustrations for the first collection. I've actually got everything laid out, so the book is almost ready to go. I just need to fill some of the blank spaces with spot illustrations, the characters and other stuff, and then come up with a cover, and hopefully get all that done and shipped off to the printers before Small Press Expo, which is my dream, to have a book out by SPX. So we'll see how that goes. So it's fairly late at night. I don't know if you can tell because the windows are dark and all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to let you in on how I am able to forego sleep, which is how to stay awake late at night. And this is something that all cartoonists find themselves doing, especially those of us who still have to maintain a day job. Now, the healthy way to stay up late at night is to probably go out and do some exercise. Like, we have a gym in our apartment building that I've used every once in a while. Go downstairs, run a couple miles, come back up, and I'm ready to go and, energized and all that kind of stuff. But if you don't have time to run for like an hour or so, you have to use something else. And so, no dose is alright, but I prefer a very unhealthy method for staying awake, and that is sugar snacks, gummies. Gummies are my favorite. I don't like chocolate. It's this weird thing, but I'm not a chocolate fan. Gummies are my preferred snack of choice. These are the ones I have now. These are the Welch's Family Farmer-owned fruit snacks. Apparently they are fat-free and made with real fruit juice, but honestly, if you're eating gummies, you don't really give a shit about your health. So, and this is comics. Have you ever seen a healthy comic book artist? Whatever. A friend of mine used to survive solely on the Lifesaver gummies. Like, he would stay up all hours of the night after he put his kid and his wife to sleep, and he would just stay up pounding gummies. And he was pretty unhealthy, so I took my cues from him and started pounding all the gummies that I could find. These are okay, but they come in these small little packages, so I usually end up eating like 2 or 4 or 8. But I wanted to try out a new kind of gummy. These are the Gummy Tummies. Gummy Tummies. I just like the name that I picked up at Trader Joe's the other day. And apparently they are filled with cherry, lime, and strawberry natural flavors. They have no artificial flavors and no preservatives. So, but again, honestly, do you really give a shit if you're eating, if you've gotten to the point where you're eating gummies to get that sugar high to stay awake at night? Do you really give a shit about natural this or that? I don't. Alright, so I've never had these before, so this is a taste test, if you will. The illustrations are pretty cute, primitive, but gets the message across. And let's take a look. Alright, so this is a gummy tummy, and they are not black. They're kind of clear with a red gooey center, which kind of looks like it's bleeding on the inside. Ugh. So let's taste the rainbow. Whoa. Oh man. I think whew, I think it's a strawberry one. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's definitely a strawberry one. Well, let's try another one here. Now let's try this guy. This one's definitely a lime one. It's harder to tell, but we'll try this. Well, they're very chewy. They're like the Haribo gummy bear consistency. Right in the middle, there's this burst of tart flavored jammy stuff. Ugh. Which kind of gets you back here. Definitely will keep you up way too fucking late. So there you go. Not sure if I'm gonna get Gummy Tummies again, but I love the name, so I just had to pick up a bag. So if you are a cartoonist who works late at night, please let me know what your preferred method of staying up is. If it's drinking Coke or Jolt. I don't think they make Jolt anymore. Or if you hit sugar, or if you're a workout, please let me know. Write in a comment or respond with a video or something like that. Not sure how often I'll be able to do this, just because my schedule is kind of screwed up. But you know, if I'm up late at night and I remember, I'll film some comic stuff and maybe figure out how to, you know, film me drawing some things so it's not just me stuffing my face the entire time. So thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you again.